I remember.
You remember me?
Oh, I do remember.
I'm always in yellow.
What's your signature shot? Your name is
Hawk.
Hawk, that's right.
Oh, I remember. We were together.
We were together.
We were like in the auditorium
Singing
somewhere.
in the rain.
No, it was with Mamma Mia. It was Mamma Mia.
You do Mamma Mia. I remember you. I do.
Thank
I
you.
remember
I
now.
do.
How are you doing,
How
Jane?
are you?
Hello.
Hello, I'm Nikki. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm fine. Yes. Old friends.
we are.
Do you come up with your own ideas for the show? Because I know it's a long-running show, and in long-running shows there are things that are fixed,
Yeah.
right? So what leeway do you have in making things a little different, if any?
Well, I think the saying "it ain't broke, so don't fix it" comes to mind with this show.
Okay.
It's been going for 20 years and it works beautifully. 20 years, I know. So, we work very closely with Paul Garrington and Stephen Paling. Well, I work closely with them, putting the show on. The last couple of years I've been involved in it, and I'm basically learning their knowledge of the show, and in the rehearsal process the actors can bring some individual bits of their own personality to the characters.
In our tight little box, there is manoeuvring. There is manoeuvre. I mean, there is. In fact, if anything, my department is the least manoeuvrable because it is what it is, and obviously Mamma Mia is famous. There is slight movement for you. You can change things a bit, and obviously, and you have been entrusted by the original creatives to put this on ourselves, so they trust us and our judgments. I think more so with Nikki, obviously with different people who come and tell the story. There is a bit of leeway, not much, but to be fair, more than most long-running commercial musical theatre projects. If you're much more than say Wicked,
Yeah.
you stand there saying that, turn up and grin. And
Like
forgot.
in Phantom, you can't shift it because it's
So there is a
exact,
little
right?
bit more.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more, and obviously when you go abroad to put one on in another country in their own language, then there's slightly, anyone can live on a Greek island, and so there is.
And it's going to be all ABBA
individualism.
songs. You can't put your Bee Gees.
I can't just put in a carpet.
That would be funny.
Oh, Hawk, I've forgotten about you.
Are you remembering?
It's
Okay.
coming, it's sinking in slowly.
Is the choreography fixed, or you put in your own stuff as well?
No, I mean, there is a blueprint, and Anthony Van Laast, who originally choreographed the show, entrusted Nicola Traherne, who's now the associate choreographer of the show, and in turn she trusts me as the assistant choreographer to her. Every year we get a different influx of people.
Yeah, different people. Then can they do all the same?
Yeah, we have a boundary that we set it, but we have a lot of freestyle to the show, and we use people's energy and the way that they are, their abilities to maybe.
Like Pepper's dance breaks a good example.
Yeah,
that changes.
we changed that to the actor that's playing Pepper, so that there'll be a parameter of bars of music, and then we work with them to get the best out of them to tell the story, to continue to tell the story as it's been for 20 years, but it will be different choreography each time within that set amount of time.
Do the fathers dance much?
A little.
So
It's quite bad.
Is it free play?
No, they have steps that they have to learn. It takes them a long time to learn it, but they have a good time
They're
learning.
quite old, you see.
Forgetful.
And they're only here as actors.
So they forget.
So
it.
they claim.
Oh my god! I'm speechless, but this is good.
Comedy gold.
Inside information.
What are your challenges as the director of this long-running show?
Getting the understudies ready to go on at any time. It's quite a big responsibility. I have to make sure that they bring their own personality to the character, yet fit in with everybody else.
And the understudies come from the people in the cast already, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Swing.
So the swing,
oh my
we have
God.
people that are called swings that Jamie will, I'm sure, explain in a sec, that they step into when the ensemble step up to their characters.
Yes.
So I think that's probably my biggest responsibility. Making sure that
because you've got to have time to rehearse those as well.
Yeah, and we have, they get a full rehearsal, costume and everything. And there's 2 understudies for every character.
3 for Donna.
3 for Donna.
So it's a lot of rehearsals.
Yeah.
What are your challenges?
Keeping the show fresh and tight and clean as the day you see it on day one when we open a new company to the last day, that we're making sure that we allow it to breathe, but making sure that we keep the integrity of the show and that we keep it in line with what it should be, and it's sharp and energized as much every single day of the week. So whenever you can come and see the show, that it will be the same show and they wouldn't drop its standards in any way.
Do you think the music is really difficult to sing?
Some of the melodies are difficult because they cover lots of ranges and go in unusual places that you don't think they do, because Benny's a great writer and comes up with great tunes that are difficult and easy to listen to. I always call him interesting but accessible.
Do you
Which can
have
be
an
tricky.
easy job?
Yeah, because everyone likes singing ABBA. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, I do
Me
have
too, me too.
And when you listen to it 40 years later, I'm still surprised at some of the chord progressions or melodies or stuff,
Did you think Mamma Mia, the second musical, would be a musical?
Might be, who knows? I mean, we're not the people to ask, but I'm sure there are people in a room somewhere as we speak discussing the possibilities.
It,
Who
yes.
knows?
And we'll see you back here doing it.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes. Another 20 years. Oh God!
Okay.
My fingers went.
Yeah.
When I kissed the teacher.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
no.
you very much
Thanks
for the
for
interview.
watching.
See you
Look
again.
forward to seeing the show tonight.